October 27, another trip. This time only like 2 days. So we're starting from what? From this one. But not Uber Eats. No food. Where to rides? Taiwan High Speed Railway. Here? Okay, let's do it.
Pick up here, show you. Confirm.
Lights off. This one going out. Which is not far away. So this is gonna be a short trip. It's Sunday. I'll be there until Tuesday. Tuesday I'm back in Taiwan. So we are just going downstairs in my apartment, and the car is going to be in 5 minutes. Yep, so we're going first to Beijing and then we're going to Qingdao. So we are outside of my apartment. Uber is gonna be here in 1 minute. 东西可以放后面吗？是。谢谢。是高铁是不是？哦 ，OK 好。安全带要吗？
都可以。
都可以 ，OK， 很紧还好。没有，3个礼拜我住在货，所以比较好。谢谢。Oops， 怎么打开？我不能开啊 ，OK。We just got to the Taiwan high-speed rail, but we are too early, so I have to change my ticket.
我老公
我有买票，可是但是8点半，你可以帮我改早一点的
今天8点
车子。
110元。
好，台中到桃园8点。
好，谢谢。好，谢谢你。So I still have 30 minutes to go. And then the next one is gonna be Taichung to Taoyuan. I will be there at 8:36, but my flight is 1 o'clock, and I have a business, but they will not start checking in until probably 11. So the first station is Zuoyun, which is Kaohsiung, Tainan. The previously it was Taiwan capital, Jiayi. I used to have a girlfriend, Yunlin, Changhua. This is Taichung. We are here. Miaoli, Hsinchu, where this is the semiconductor place. Taoyuan, where there is a airport. Banqiao is part of Taipei and Nangang. And economy, there are 4 rows. In economy, there are 5. We're just leaving from Taichung City, and I think it is about 20 something. 36 minutes. Wow, that's a slow train because usually I take 27 minutes. Complimentary tea and water and juice and some snacks, but I don't eat snacks because it's snacks probably 500 calories, so I'm so fucking fat. just got to the Taoyuan station, and the third leg today is MRT. So the next step, we're just starting the next step, which is the subway. Similar to the US subway, I mean no, to the US, to New York. And that's the last leg in Taiwan, because after that we're just taking plane to China. Five minutes walk and we... It's 9 o'clock. Probably 1 hour. If I took a car, it's probably 1 hour 30 minutes, probably the same time for the car. So the next leg is gonna be Taipei to Beijing, which is business class, and then we have like a 1 hour flight to Qingdao. Since I'm from Poland,
Airport, when there's a fast track, going faster.
they allow me to get in earlier. So my favorite. So we are in the EVA business lounge, and that's my breakfast actually. And probably taking us to Beijing, and I remember last time I was taking the same route about 3 months ago. There's 4.5 hours layover in Beijing, but the line for the passport control was so huge that I barely could up.
Here BR2762 to Beijing. Yeah, we would like to invite business class passenger Felix.
12D 在这边第二排靠走道的。您好，欢迎你。14排第一座，过道，别松手，加到。您好，欢迎您。谢谢啊。这边坐小心好。
Air China flight, business class. This is the first class. Oh, okay, guys. The menu for the entertaining stuff is like from the 80s. This remote control entertaining system is like from the 80s. And the point is, even if you choose, I I just finished my lunch and yeah, time to take a nap. I think 2 more hours to go, so it's excellent for this one. So yeah, there's one more leg, 2 more legs actually. I'm in Beijing airport, so this is the airplane which is delayed for like 1.5 hours. I'm going to Qingdao and then still about like a 1.5 hours taxi. Just got to Qingdao. The last time. 所以你等一下下班是不是？
对。
很好。今天礼拜天。
你是来青岛开这个展会？
没有，我来青岛看一家工厂。
看一家工厂。
看一家工厂，然后就明天去看工厂，后天回去。我住在台湾。
住在台湾。
我住在台湾20年了。
我说你中国话说的这么好。
谢谢你。
那后天需不需要我去酒店接你？
应该是工厂安排车子。
工厂安排车子。
因为我是从台湾来啊，我的老板他现在坐飞机从曼谷，因为我的老板他是美国人，可是他去泰国玩。他现在在机场等他的飞机，他到青岛是明天早上。他只有去洗澡，然后直接去那个工厂，然后我们去工厂几个小时，然后我们就吃饭睡觉，然后礼拜2回台湾，然后在台湾我们要看很多工厂。我记得我第一次来青岛大概20年前，那个时候是完全不一样的感觉。现在进步很多，
青岛发展很快。
对，那个青岛的人口是多少？
现在
有1000万吗？
没有，900多万。
900多万。快1000万。
快了，快1000万。
台湾2300，就台湾的一半。青岛，我记得以前我常常来这边。青岛有很好吃的烤肉，还有那个青岛啤酒。
对，现在也有。
5-star hotel in Qingdao, China. First, reset, do nothing works. The second, you have 21 degrees, which is pretty cold for me, but it's adjusted to 30, 31. There is no other option. This one, the same, 21 degrees. Adjusted at 30. Nothing happens. So what did they do? Boom! I have a heater for such a huge room. And how many degrees we have? See? 11. Qingdao city. It's pretty okay. It's my hotel. My bus is coming. My bus is coming in probably 1 hour, 1-2 hours. So I have a little time to walk around the city. So that's easy because it's pretty cold. So Qingdao city, I have been here about 20 plus times, and yeah, it's a nice place, but I did not really have time to walk around. I think only 2 or 3 times I walk around with Russian engineers. I have lived in Taiwan for 20 years now. Today is October 28th, so in 5 days it is gonna be 20th anniversary of me being in Taiwan. During this period, I traveled to China a lot, sometimes even 7-8 times a year. Sometimes even for 2 or 3 days, like this time I'm here in Taiwan, in China, sorry, only for 2 nights. I arrived last night I was in hotel about 11:30 p.m. and I left. I will leave tomorrow in the morning, so yeah, 30 hours. They're taking the wedding photos here, so it's like in Taiwan. There is a big tradition in Taiwan. I don't know about China, but it seems it is too, about taking wedding photos. So in Taiwan, when I get married, we had to wake up at 4 in the morning, go to the photo company to take my wife, she was taking the makeup, and then we were traveling to different locations, 3 or 4 locations, to take the photo. And yeah, they are doing the same. But it's pretty cold, you know, it's 10 degrees and she's not wearing much. He has a suit, so he's fine. But imagine about this lady, and she will spend whole day probably doing that. And also the funny stuff is that when they do the photos, then they use the Photoshop, so the really very ugly girls, they look like super hot girls. This is a really nice place, really, just a seaside over there, harbor. I will show you later. Nice place to live, but I think it's pretty cold here. I mean, it's October. It's probably like Europe or even colder. I have been to China 80 times. Have lived in Taiwan for 20 years, so sometimes I was even visiting China 5, 6, 7 times a year, mainly for inspections with the Russian engineers. But you know, it is a pretty short flight from Taiwan. If you go to Shanghai, this is just like a 2 hours. Qingdao is a little further, but since there is no direct, I mean there is only one direct flight from. So I just had a walk around Qingdao harbor. It's pretty beautiful here. Going back to hotel because it's time to work. I will go to the factory later and spend there 4, 5, 6 hours. Come back, have something to eat, take a shower, and then I'm going back to Taiwan tomorrow. Back in my hotel. Oh, Sima. Sima is my best friend. Sima. In Taiwanese Chinese is Sima. Here is Shuma. I have been traveling for the past 25 years, visiting 65 countries. Obviously, I stay in hotels. So I pick one chain and they are giving me very good conditions. So every time I stay in Intercontinental, I get upgrades. Not everywhere, not all the time, but this is pretty nice. They have a few exceptions, but I can accept them.